they gone? Bandits attacked and ransacked my cart. Can you help me? My camp is nearby in the ruins of Nilheim. Get me there safely, and you'll be rewarded.
It's just across the bridge and up that hill.
We're close now. I can see the camp. Wait here. I'll be right back with your reward. Picked a bad time to get lost, friend. What you want?
Their tears shine the ebony to a sharpest gleam. The blood of deceit is a nourishing flow.
Can't hide from me. There you are.
At last, my blade is returned to its full glory. Now go forth, child. Continue your tiny subversions against the orders of trust and intimacy.
There's been word of some trouble nearby. I'm on my way to investigate. I probably shouldn't tell everyone who asks. This is important business, you know. All right, all right. No need to get violent. We're on the same side. I'll mark it on your map. This one's on you.
Worthless mercenaries. I didn't think Maven or Mercer would allow me to get away with this, but I had little choice. I can't. If I do, I may as well cut my own throat. Fine. Take it. Once the new owner finds out I gave in, I'm as good as dead anyway. I've already said too much. I gave you what you came in here for, now go. Leave me in peace. What are you doing that for?
What was that? Must be my imagination.
Well, if it isn't the Slayer of the
Stop, thief! Mercy! Routed! Fall back! I cannot bear thief! Stop, thief!
about you and your honeyed words?
Word on the street is Golden Glow's been hit. Good job, lad. Let me take a look at what you found. Arengoth sold Golden Glow? What's that idiot thinking? He has no idea the extent of Maven's fury when she's been cut out of a deal. But I'm certain he'll find out. If only the parchment had the buyer's name instead of this odd symbol. Any idea what that might be? Blast. Well, I'll check my sources and speak to Mercer. But for now, you're off to speak to Maven Blackbriar. She asked for you by name.
No, and I'm not about to lie. I value my life. You may want to remember.
If it was like that, she wouldn't be asking for you. She'd be calling on the Dark Brotherhood. It's just business. That's between you and Maven, and I prefer to keep it that way. Don't worry about it. Maven's business dealings usually involve quite a bit of gold for her people. Ha, of course, your pay. You're smart as a whip, lad. Keep doing right by us, and there's plenty more where that came from. Until next we meet, lad.
So, you're Brynjolf's new protege, eh? Don't look like much to me.
Something troubling you? I'll listen. Well, well. I was looking for this little beauty. If you happen across any other unusual trinkets like this, be sure to bring them to me. I promise it'll be worth the effort. There you go. This should cover it. I can pat you on the back all day, but coin's coin, right? All right. Anything in particular strike your fancy? Where are you off to? There's work to be done. Putting together another shipment from Morrowind, Mickle. Looking for anything special?
Well, if some moon's sugar should fall into your lap.
Maybe. That stuff's getting tough to bring across the border with all the Argonian patrols.
Well, if it turns up, I'll be willing to buy.
Looking for work.
Hmm? Change it. I do not practice my art. Very... Just tell me what you desire. Beauty. Just tell me what you desire. Beauty or hideous deformity. Nothing beyond.
Need some
my
gold.
skill.
I may have some work for you. Bloody good timing. Just got some more clients. All right. Got a simple one. Just get in, change the books, and be back in time for last call. So, how's about it? Keep this up, and you'll be rich enough to retire before you know it. Good luck. Oh, you're back. Something troubling you? I'll listen. If you don't watch it, I may actually start to respect you. Job well done. Well, it appears your actions are starting to make waves out there. People are talking about the guild again. In fact, I just got a special job request in. I haven't gotten anything like that in years. I want you to head out to Markarth and speak to Endon. He's a silversmith. He has some kind of shop there. His father was a good friend of the guild back in the day, though we could really use his family's influence back on our side. Where are you off to? There's work to be done.
Sleep well? Does it matter? You're warm, dry, and still very much alive. That's more than can be said for old Grelad, Half of Skyrim knows. Old hag gets butchered in her own orphanage. Things like that tend to get around. Oh, but don't misunderstand. I'm not criticizing. It was a good kill. Old Crone had it coming. And you saved a group of urchins to boot. But there is a slight, problem. You see, that little Aretino boy was looking for the Dark Brotherhood. For me and my associates. Grelad the Kind was, by all rights, a Dark Brotherhood contract. A kill that you stole. A kill you must repay. Well now, funny you should ask. If you turn around, you'll notice my guests. I've collected them from, well, that's not really important. The here and now, that's what matters. You see, there's a contract out on one of them, and that person can't leave this room alive. But, oh, which one? Go on, see if you can figure it out. Make your choice. Make your kill. I just want to observe and admire. Am I to take your silence as acceptance? Then you know where we stand. Make your kill and we're square. Repayment of your debt is but a discreet knife thrust away.
I can hear you talking out there. Please let me go. I've done nothing to you. My name is Fulltime. I'm a soldier. Well, mercenary, really. You know, a sellsword. I've lived in Skyrim all my life. That's all. I'm a nobody, really. So, can't you just let me go? What? Oh, God. I don't want to die. Okay, well, I guess it's possible. I've been selling my sword arm for years now. Killed a lot of people. Could be someone wanted revenge. But you're not going to kill me, right? What did I do?
Get these things off of me.
Whatever it is, I'm sorry.
None of your damn business who I am. If you're going to kill me, just do it already. Esmara is my witness. If I didn't have this hood on right now, I would spit right in your face. Excuse me. What kind of question is that? I'm kneeling here with my hands bound and a sack over my head, and you have the gall to ask me that? What do you think, genius? I don't have time for this nonsense.
Whoever this is, clearly we got off on the wrong foot.
Now,
But no worries.
out of
This is not the
here.
first time I have been bagged and dragged. Varsha, at your service. Obtainer of goods, taker of lives, and defiler of daughters. Have you not heard of me? Perhaps I will have my people carve my name in your corpse as a reminder. Me? Are you serious? The real question is, would someone pay to have me killed again? A day goes by without someone trying to cut me in the street. I get disappointed. Tell you what, you release me and I promise my associates will not hunt you down like an animal and butcher you in the street. It is a win-win.
What's happening? Dad!
Come now, whatever the problem is.
Well, well, aren't we the overachiever? 3 possibilities, 3 victims. Must have been one of them, right? So why take chances? When most would speak, you listen. You think. You understand that the only thing that matters is you following my orders. To kill. Of course. And you've repaid your debt in full. Here's the key to the shack. But why stop here? I say we take our relationship to the next level. I would like to officially extend to you an invitation to join my family, the Dark Brotherhood. In the southwest reaches of Skyrim, in the Pine Forest, you'll find the entrance to our sanctuary. It's just beneath the road, hidden from view. When questioned by the Black Door, answer with the correct passphrase, "Silence, my brother." Then you're in, and your new life begins. I'll see you at home.
My friend, a toast to a beautiful friend.
Come on in. The Silverblood Inn has plenty of strong drink and clean rooms.
Unlike my husband Clever, I watch after our guests.
I'm what you'd call a soldier of fortune. Make me an offer,
Nothing, you
and I
pig-headed
just
oaf.
might fight at your side.
Robbie, our customer needs a drink.
I work silver, like my father, and his father before him. Oh, thank goodness. I wasn't sure where else to turn. Several months ago, I ordered a special silver mold from some artisans in Valenwood by way of a Khajiit caravan. Well, it never arrived. Later, I found out that it was robbed by a group of bandits led by someone named Regal Strongarm. Look, I talked to the Jarl, the steward, the housecarl, everyone. They all told me their resources were spread too thin right now. Word on the street says that the Thieves Guild is coming back into its own in Markarth. So I figured... Exactly. Look, this mold is irreplaceable.
That's right.
I'll pay you well for its return,
Burn all this
and I can
powder.
also prove to be quite a valuable ally to the Thieves Guild.
You listen to me and you'll be a great man one day.
You've more than proven that the Thieves Guild is back on its feet in our city, and earned every bit of your reward. Tell Delvin that he can count on me to provide the influence around here with the right people when he needs it. If you're ever looking to sell any illegally obtained merchandise, I'd also provide my services as a fence. It's the least I can do. Business is absolutely booming, my friend. I've taken to hiring a few extra men of my own just to keep up with all the shipments. Old Delvin certainly takes care of his own, doesn't he?
You want a drink?
Tell Delvin this new
I
arrangement's
should
working
remind
out
Clever
quite
to
well.
clean this place up.
I'm gonna be a silversmith one day, like my mother and father.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. There's a new lady in charge of the orphanage in Riften. She asked me to hand out these notices to everyone I met. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
You are like my brood to me. Here, a token. My thanks to you. Of course, it's all in this note. My thanks to you. All right then. It has done a good thing. It will take this gift as a token of gratitude. Of course, maybe you can help me. My thanks to you. Yes? Thank you. Here, this is for you. Of course, it's all in this note. My thanks to you. You are like my brood to me. Here, a token. You've already learned all I can teach you. All right then.
You have questions?
Out. Need something? You're headed to the capital. It's all in this note. All right, then.
No doubt about it.
join, you've come to the right place. Pull up a seat.
So you're the one. You don't look so impressive. You're a firebrand, aren't you? It's about time Brynjolf sent me someone with business sense. I was beginning to think he was running some sort of beggars guild over there.
That old place? I could care less
Faith.
about it.
I don't have faith in anyone.
I'm sorry.
All I care about is cause and effect. Did the job get done, and was it done correctly? There's no gray area.
I love when you spin that yarn. Gets better.
Head to the Bannered Mare in Whiterun and look for Malus Macius. He'll fill you in on all the details.
Was this before or after the mythic dawn?
The Blackbriar family has always been allied with the Guild. Our connections with the Empire and within Skyrim make for a perfect fit. I dare say the Guild owes its survival as much to my family as it does to its own people. Some layabout named Sabjorn. Been a thorn in my side for the last few years now. Not a day goes by that I don't regret letting Sabjorn get as far as he did. In only a few short years, he's taken that bile he calls mead to market and a chunk of my profits with it. I can't imagine where he found the gold to take it to market so quickly. Exactly. With Sabjorn in prison, his meadery will be forced to close. Then I swoop in and take over the place. No more competition. The Golden Glow estate job has undoubtedly interrupted the supply of honey I need to make my mead. Sabjorn could use this interruption to his advantage and collect a larger share of the market. I can't have that. One more time, in case I wasn't clear. You butcher this job, and you will
Had
be
plenty,
sorry.
Wolf. Maybe you should head on home.
Stupid lizard. I said give me some more drink, or I'll have your head on a bike.
Suit yourself.
I'm glad to see you.
What are you doing that for?
Well, if you're looking for extra work, talk to Vex or Delvin. They'll fix you up. Until next.
So, feeling loose? How about you run a job for me? I have work if you've got the backbone. Unbelievable. You must be the first person to set eyes on all 24 of them in, well, the last 2 eras. When I told you the set had to be complete, I left out a small detail. I honestly didn't think you'd ever get this far. If the stones were remounted on the crown, it would be of great benefit to the Thieves Guild. Not exactly. The crown is what the Guild calls a paragon, an object that enhances our thieving abilities. At least that's what I'm told it does. There hasn't been a paragon in this guild for hundreds of years. I have it on good authority that the crown is within Tolvald's cave, dropped by a Dunmer caravan leaving Morrowind long ago. If you could bring it back, we could restore the paragon and reap its benefits. If we want to stay on top in Skyrim, the guild needs that paragon back. Without it, we're just a bunch of petty thieves. Hey, where do you think you're going? We have work to do.
Still have quite a good bit of jobs available, if you're looking for some extra coin. I hear Endon's quite pleased to have his merchandise back. He's a powerful ally in Markarth. Should help the guild regain a foothold in the west. I think you'll find that the guild is beginning to grow. We've had a merchant move into the space right outside the flagon. It's nice to shake off the cobwebs and get things rolling again. Keep this up, and I can see a bounty headed our way. What's the matter? Afraid of getting... Need some gold? I may have some work for you. All right. Anything in particular strike your fancy? We want to waylay a shipment on the way from this business without them even noticing anything went missing. Want the job? Keep this up, and you'll be rich enough to retire before you know it. Good luck. Something troubling you? I'll listen. And here's the spoils. Plenty more where this came from. I got another special request, and I specifically asked for you. You're making a name for yourself, that's for sure. But more important, you're making a name for the guild. Keep it up. Got word from Torsten Krulsey in Windhelm that a rival guild is trying to get itself started. Not only that, but they're giving us thieves a bad name by murdering their marks. Get over there and see what you can do. Hey, this guild needs the coin. Walking away without taking work is not going to make you popular around here.
Skilled, lethal, and good-looking. Yep, it's a curse.
Hello, friend. Welcome to the Winking Skeever. Take a load off and enjoy the atmosphere.
Feel free to make requests. Always good to see a fellow bard.
Good to see you. You ever need my steel by your side?
Welcome to the center of the world. Or at least my brother Eric's world.
Yes?
We'll speak again later.
I used to be an Imperial Ranger, my boy.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
My friend, a toast to a beautiful friendship.
Hey, may the gods watch over your battles, friend. My own Hollyfrost farm outside the city. It's honest work, if a bit dull. My daughter Fiotli. She was murdered a few months ago. Left her laying on the ground in a pool of her own blood. They assumed they were after her valuables. She always wore far too much jewelry in public. Then I told her it'd be the death of her. I never thought. No need to explain. I'm well aware of your guild's methods. Took me weeks, but I finally tracked down to kill her. A bloody Altmer at that. Can you imagine? Let's just say I'm a firm believer in an eye for an eye and leave it at that. He fancied himself a thief in some sort of new guild forming around here. Gave me some valuable information before, well, you know. Well, like I told Delvin, I think we can help each other. You recover what I'm looking for, and take out a rival guild in the process. Exactly. One of the pieces stolen from her was a silver locket. A Cruel Sea family heirloom. I want it back. The only name I have is Naranya. Has a house right here in Windhelm. That's where you should begin looking. Could have been an adventurer like you instead of a farmer.
Keep your hands to yourself. Yes, can I help you with something? Fiotli. Fiotli. Where have I heard that name? Oh, of course, the poor girl who was murdered. Such a beautiful young thing. A tragedy, to be certain.
How dare you? You're accusing me of taking part in such a heinous act?
I should have you arrested for even suggesting such a thing. Now, just a moment. Let's think about this, you know, discuss it like two rational people. Look, I had no choice. They're crazy. I could be killed. It's a guild of Altmer thieves. They call themselves the Somerset Shadows. Their leader, Linway, he's the worst of the lot. He steals valuables from the dead.
No, Linway prefers stealing from the deceased. Digs up the corpses, breaks into the Hall of the Dead. He even stole that locket right off that poor murdered girl's body. Or what was left of it.
I used to fence for the Thieves Guild in Skyrim a long time ago. When Linway moved into the area, he contacted me and said if I didn't fence for them, he'd kill me. If I tell you, you need to promise not to kill me. I'd prove to be quite an asset to the Thieves Guild, and one of the best fences in Skyrim. Linway is holed up in a place called Uttering Hills Cave. He's got his entire guild there, so be careful. After you're done with all this, come back anytime and I'll make good on my end of the bargain. Can't a woman get a moment to herself? Leave me!
I own Hollyfrost Farm outside the city. It's honest work, if a bit dull. It pains me to see this locket. To be reminded of Fiotli once more, but I'm glad it's back where it belongs. Tell Delvin that if he still desires to have my support for the Thieves Guild in Windhelm, he's got it. Should have been an adventurer like you instead of a farmer.
Do you get to the Cloud District very often? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you
What do you need?
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun.
Can't a man drink in peace? I'm gonna keep this short because we've got a lot to do. Haunting Brew's owner, Sabjorn, is about to hold a tasting for Whiterun's captain of the guard, and we're going to poison the mead. No, that's the beauty of the whole plan. We're going to get Sabjorn to give it to us. The meadery has quite a pest problem, and the whole city knows about it. Pest poison and mead don't mix well, you know what I mean? You're going to happen by and lend poor old Sabjorn a helping hand. He's going to give you the poison to use on the pests, but you're also going to dump it into the brewing vat. Maven and I spent weeks planning this. All we need is someone like you to get in there and get it done. Now get going before Sabjorn grows a brain and hires someone else to do the dirty work. Both of the buildings are connected by tunnels made by the pests infesting the meadery. There's an entrance to it in the basement storeroom of the warehouse that used to be boarded over. I've already removed the boards so the meadery would get infested. That's where you should start. Sabjorn keeps that locked up tight. If you can get through that way, go right ahead. I made the mistake of borrowing coin from Sabjorn. He's allowing me to pay it back, but he's working my fingers to the bone. He treats me like a slave. I have to do every nasty, dirty job in the meadery. If this plan works, not only is my debt gone, but I'll be set up for life. Maven and I worked out a little deal. If Sabjorn ends up in jail, she's gonna take over his meadery. And guess who gets to run the Blackbriar meadery in Whiterun? You're looking at him. Once Sabjorn is out of the way, Maven has plans for the place. One way or another, we don't want the pests coming back. Consider it just more of the dirty work. I did my part getting them in there, now you need to clear them out. Remember, Sabjorn will be needing a helping hand. Make it look good.